Dear students, today we will move with the topic tenses. So why do we need tense? What are the uses of tense in English? So we know it. Without tense, it is difficult to use English in the good form or not. So it is mandatory for all of us to learn the tenses very clearly. So when you speak or when you write English, this will help you to overcome almost all your problems in English. So I'll try to explain it in an easy method so that everyone can understand that. And I'll forward this video to the group from 4th standard up to SSLC batch. So everyone should follow these classes and you should do the exercises that follow these classes at your home. And if you have any doubts regarding this, I suggest you to comment me in personal WhatsApp number so that your doubts will be clear immediately. So now, when we discuss about tenses in English, we all know how many tenses are there and what are they. There are mainly 3 tenses in English. We know that. One is the present tense, and second one is the past tense, and third one is the future tense. So present tense, past tense, future tense. So there are main 3 tenses in English, 1, 2 and 3. Each of these tenses are further divided or bifurcated into 4 groups. So if you divide that, we can write simple present, simple past, simple future. Simple past, and here we can write simple future. Simple future. Now, we'll go with the simple present tense. What is simple present tense and what are the uses of simple present tense and what is the form of simple present tense? First, I'll explain you. The simple present tense has a form here. It will help you to easily understand that. You can write it subject plus main verb or here you can write es form or es form or ies form of verb plus object. This is the main form of simple present tense. I'll give examples for this. For example, I go to school. Here I is the subject, go is the main one, and to school we can write it as the objective in the sentence. So when we change the subject I into he, the main verb go will change into goes. So as I said, here we added es that we already told in the form. Subject plus goes. So he goes to school. He goes to school. So if it is he, she or it, so all this it comes the singular form of verb. As we learned it in the plural and singular in nouns. In verb also we have singular and plural cases. So singular nouns take singular verb only. So he, she or it takes goes. He goes to school, she goes to school, it goes to school. The form it continues the same only. And for example another word. The child cries for milk. So the main verb of cry, we know that is cry, cry. So but when we use this in the simple present tense form, we should use it with the singular verb. So the child cries, it change into cries. So that is we already mentioned here. the IES form of the verb also is used in the simple present tense. So if it is this word the children means, you can write it should be cried, but when it is child, the subject is singular, so verb must be singular. The child cries for milk. So now you can say, already you learned about the personal pronoun also. I, we, you and they. So I, we and you and they, all these three pronouns always take the plural verbs. It will never take es form or is form or s form of the verb with that. So, and here he, she, it. So these will take the singular form of verb, so that yes, es or ies. So dear children, please understand that when we add yes, es or ies to verb, we get the singular form of the verb. To get the plural form of the verb, you should avoid getting s, es or ies. You shouldn't need to add that, or the basic form of the verbs are in the plural form only. Now, I will use a singular, simple one sentence to explain all the tenses. For example, lion eats meat. Lion eats meat. So lion is the subject, eats is the verb, and meat is the object. So that is simple present tense. Now, after the forms and this, if we go through the uses of simple present tense, when should we use simple present tense? Simple present tense should be used, or we should use the simple present tense to express an action which we follow in the regular life or the daily life pattern. For example, lion eats meat. It means lion eats meat in daily. It means the action that we repeat, that we do in a daily basis, the action we repeatedly do in often some periods of time. All these actions should be expressed in simple present tense, and the universal truth or the actions or the action words that comes true for every time should be expressed in the simple present tense only. So further regarding this, I have more explanation you will get once you are back to the classroom. Now, simple present tense, the form is there, and now we will move to present continuous tense. So what is present continuous tense and what is its form? As we wrote the form here also we can write a form. That is subject plus am, is or are plus ing verb plus object. Subject plus am, is or are plus ing verb plus object. This is the form for present continuous tense. If you see a verb with am, is or ing verb is am, is or are, understand that goes to the present continuous tense. For example, our sentence here is lion only. So you can write lion is eating meat. Lion is eating meat. Here we write lion eats meat. Here it is lion is eating meat. Understand that when you mention the verb, it should take along with the auxiliary verb is. Is eating is a verb here, and the tense goes to present continuous tense. And what are the uses of present? When should we use present continuous tense? Present continuous tense is used to express an action, the action which we just started, and the action is in progress. ನಾವು ಹೀಗೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೀಗೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಅದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕೆಲಸದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲಯನ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೀಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಯನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಈಟ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ನೌ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, now are is there. See, we write instead of lion, we add the plural form of lion into lions. Lions are eating meat. Lions are eating meat. And am, we use the am with I only. I am eating. I am eating meat. So am is only used with the I only. I am eating meat. Lion is eating meat. Lions are eating meat. So this is the form of present continuous tense, and these are the examples for that. Now, we will go to present perfect tense. So what is present perfect tense and what is its formula? First we will learn about the form of present perfect tense. So we can write it subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. So study this clearly. Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. Every verb in English has three forms, that is the V1, V2, V3. It means the present form, past form and past participle form. The past participle form is known as V3. For example, if you write cry, cried, and V3 is also cried. And some words you know, if you write go, it goes to went. V2 is V1, V2 and V3. And the V3 is gone. So you have to understand the chart of this change of the verbs also. So every verb, so it means V3 means this section, past participle form of the verb should come in the present perfect tense along with the auxiliary verbs has or have. So do remember our first sentence, lion eats meat. The same sentence now we will convert into present perfect tense, that is lion. If subject is singular, then take the singular has. Subject is plural, then take have. Here I wrote lion only, so you should take has over here. Lion has. And our main verb, we know that it was eat. So eat will change into ate is the V2 and eaten is the V3. And we have to take the V3 form only, so this word, that is eaten, will come here. So lion has eaten meat. So this is the present perfect tense. Understand the form? Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. So lion has eaten meat. This is the example which we give for this. Now, what are the uses of present perfect tense? Present perfect tense is used to express an action which is just completed. ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಈಗ ಸದ್ಯ ಮುಗಿದದ ಕೆಲಸ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕೆಲಸದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಯನ್ ಹಾಸ್ ಈಟನ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಯನ್ ಈಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ತನ್ನ ಮಾಂಸವನ್ನು ತಿನ್ನಲು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ. So that is lion, that is the meaning or that is the use of present perfect tense. Now if you continue, another the last bisection of present tense is present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. So as said, we have the form here. Present perfect continuous tense also has a form. That is nothing but subject plus has or have plus been plus ing verb plus object. Subject plus has or have plus been plus ing verb plus object. So this is the form of present perfect continuous tense. Now here the sentence which we wrote in the present perfect tense will convert into present perfect continuous tense. We know the subject is lion, then has or have, we already use has here, so the has will continue. Lion has, then the been, so we
we should repeat the being here. Then ing verb. We know what is ing verb of eaten, that is eating. Eating meat. So lion has been eating meat. Here, when you pick out the verb, you have to pick out this. Has been eating is a verb here, and the tense goes to present perfect continuous tense. So these are the, and we'll explain when should we use present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense is used to express an action which we started in the past of time and still we are continuing with the action. For example, ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೈಮ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಈಗೇನು ನಾವು ಅದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು ರೂಪಾ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ in Rupa International School since 2019. Has been working or has been studying ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಚಾಲು ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೆಲಸ ಸದ್ಯನು ನಾವು ಅದೇ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. So that is present perfect continuous tense. So form of present perfect continuous tense is subject plus has or have plus been plus ing verb plus object. And the tense is used to express an action which is started in the past and still we are continuing with the same action. So now the four basics of present tense is completed here: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Now I will send you some exercises in WhatsApp groups. So solve those examples and send